I just think about that song. It's Friday night. What's up, y'all? Y'all know who I am? Who sung that song? It's from the 90s. Anyway, y'all know who I am. I'm the Baby Whisper. It's Friday night. It's Wild Out Friday. This is the last day of our fall break. And I'm tired as hell because I ain't the one that got a break. But anyway, if you are my whisperers, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my craziness. If you are new, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and whatever the hell else you're supposed to do, just do it. I'm gonna be just like my Nike. Anyway, and if you are snooping, come along to our craziness. So, I got a message. This message is for all of you parents and poor teachers. If you are homeschooling, if your kids go to public school, if your kids are in some kind of a school, you might want to take a listen to this right quick. So all my teachers out there, I want to tell y'all this. Some of y'all are doing a great job. Y'all are dealing with all the stress that they throwing at you. You're dealing with all the craziness from the parents. And we all know that some of these kids, parents can't control them, so they come to school and think they're going to get over it from you. And you like, So I'm going to tell y'all doing a good job, because most of y'all probably do not hear it. For those of you who are there because it's a paycheck, can I tell you that you are influencing other people's children? And if you don't want to be there, please leave. If you are a homeschooling teacher, parent, I'm going to tell y'all this ain't easy. But you here and you still showing up. Just show up. So let's talk about why the Baby Whisperer is talking to the teachers. Before I get to the parents, let's talk about this. There was a couple of people that tagged me in a couple of videos, and I seen a couple of creators talking about this behavior of this new generation. And I believe, Bear's graduating this year, and then Gizmo graduates next year. So, I believe that, I don't know where this got lost in translation, because this is why I homeschool. But there are some parents that believe that you as a teacher are supposed to raise their children for free. Because God knows we don't get paid for that. No, we don't. There are also some parents that believe that whatever they tell you, go, because they forget about the other 29 kids in the classroom. For those of y'all who are less fortunate to end up with 30 kids in each classroom, then some of you have even more than that or less than that. So parents, I'm going to tell you to take it easy on some of these teachers who are showing up for your children. I'm going to tell you how you can know if a teacher is showing up for your child. Because the teacher engages with the children. The teacher knows all of what the children individually can do. And it's very hard to know that. And most big of all, the teachers train on class management. If you have one of those teachers, you have an issue, I'm pretty sure your issue, if you actually go to them and talk to them, will be addressed. And then some of you poor parents, so I'm gonna do it both ways. Everybody gonna get hit. Some of you poor parents have these teachers that God knows why. I'm not even gonna call them teachers, because I'm not gonna insult my brothers and sisters like me who have the education for this. I'm gonna call them bodies. Now, half of you got on my case because you went on my YouTube channel and you heard me talking a year and a half ago when I was talking about how to talk to a teacher and a teacher how to talk to a parent. And some of you said that I'm not using situations from today. Sweetheart, I'm using every situation everywhere. And basically today, I don't know what the hell be going on. Because when I found out that some people are teachers in some schools who have education in other things other than education, that's your first problem. If you taught to be an engineer, you have no idea how to teach kids. You don't even know how to talk to kids, which is why I tell you guys about communication. all the time, but that goes both ways. There are some parents that come in and expect the teacher to do everything. We are the judge, the jury, the lawyer, everything in that courtroom. And if that's how y'all want to see it, that's how you need to. Some of y'all only understand that talk. For those of y'all who are normal, I'm going to say this to you. The teacher has 7 hats to wear. There are 7. We only get paid for 1, which is why I don't work in public school anymore. If you want to move up to the university, God knows what they deal with. I did it for a year, and I said there is no way in hell. No way in hell. We have been blaming each other back and forth. The truth of the matter is that we have had unseen things enter to the classroom. We have had ideology enter into the classroom. And now we have unnormal things that we have to worry about. So most of the teachers are saying, well, Baby Whisper, when you gonna back us up? I always back up my teachers. When you're right, you're right. And when you're wrong, and wrong. And when everybody needs to meet to a middle ground, that's what it is. But please, everybody, listen to me when I say this. We are not supposed to raise your children. We're supposed to help teach your children different things for them to be an effective adult. And behavior is not one of those things. Most of you give up on your child and you just push them along the system. And guess what other system they're going to end up in? When people say, you say that and that's cruel, I say that because it's true. If a child has no boundaries set, then they will cross every boundary everywhere. And when they get that person yelling, you're 18, you can do what you want, that is like giving a blind person a bomb in their hand and telling them, don't let go. And they bump into something, and guess what? Boom, goes everything. I don't know how else to explain it. I just want y'all parents to know, some of these teachers don't belong to BT. Excuse me. Let me not insult like I said. So some of these people don't belong in the classroom. But you guys got to know your role. And these ideologies that they're adding in and it's exploding everything doesn't need to be in the middle of the regular problem. And the regular problem is this. Some of you need to think about what your child is doing. And some of you teachers need to step back and give yourselves a break. That's what I got to say to everybody. So why is the Baby Whisperer doing this? I got a question from a teacher who said, whose fault is it that these kids are like this? There's both sides of the story. I hate to say it, because some of y'all teachers get thrown into things, and then some of y'all parents know what's going on, and you decide you're going to wipe your hands of it. It's their fault. It's when they have my children. If you don't take accountability, then nobody's going to learn. Right now, we got a teacher scarce. You want to know why? Because some of these people who are educated to deal with normal situations have been thrown into these impossible situations. And nobody stops to tell them, hey, y'all doing a good job. Nobody stops to tell a parent, you're a parent. They never tell you that. But some of y'all kids that aren't expecting to be doing so well, you want to know why they striving that hard? Because they got good teachers who are telling them keep going. Join forces with your teacher. Might help you just a little bit. Just a little bit might help you. I mean, that's just a thought. There's a challenge. Teachers, if your parents start paying attention, when you say something to them, do they respond? Now, I'm going to tell you what I used to do. I used to do the 10-second rule. I'm going to tell you why it's 10 seconds. Because if I take my time, and I used to call parents, leave messages, send emails, and some parents used to look at me and go, when parent-teachers conference come, we'll talk about it. So your child is being a disruptive. And I was one of them ones. That's why my son called me the warden. I don't play when it comes to my classroom, because if they don't learn how to respect some authority, there is no hope for them. And in a day and age where they want authority everywhere, pay attention. Targets is what you're making. It's the Baby Whisper. And Imagine That. And the movement. And if you don't hear nothing, please hear this. Hear what I'm about to say to you. Talk to your damn kids. That's all I want you to do. Ask them how they're doing. If they're looking at you like who died, then keep the conversation going and they will start opening up. Your teachers can't break through your kids without you parents setting the example. And y'all want to know how some of these predators are getting a hold of your kids. I done told y'all. Please talk to your kids. Parents, you're overwhelmed. But there are things you can do to get yourselves together. You're going to be overwhelmed till they got their own kids. And you're going to be like, man, they grown. Give them a grandkids to go about your business. That's fine. And teachers, you are an essential to our society. And for all of y'all who are overworked and underpaid, I want to say thank you. Thank you for teaching our future. Thank you for being there for these youths, because some of y'all on the only ground that these kids got. It's Friday night. It's the Baby Whisper, and this rant is done. For y'all parents and teachers, please start working together. Please start working together. It's the Baby Whisper, y'all. Peace.